It's the adorable nursery that is mobile and filled with all kinds of blooming plants to add a little more greenery to any little living space.
Our very own plant lover, Lori Wallace, stopped by to check this all out.
Yeah, guys, so the Mirror Day plant truck started back in May, and they've been all over the area ever since. But this is a branch off of another business, and I have Billy here to talk a little bit about that. So Mirror Day was kind of born from your existing business.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm an ecologist by training, and I started a landscape construction and architecture company about 5 years ago with the idea of, through landscaping, transforming cities into like healthy, natural environments for wildlife. And for a long time, we were trying to also help out do-it-yourself folks, and a lot of time people don't really want to like hire us to do a full design build. They want to be more involved themselves or do it over a long period of time. So we've been playing around for a while with ways to actually bring these plants to the people and provide them with some help and guidance. And so that's kind of what birthed this idea, was that we could bring plants out. You know, we're all ecology PhDs on the truck or landscape designers, so we can actually provide people with a lot of tips on their specific area for planting them also.
You know how much I love the idea of bring the plants to the people. That's the line out here. And Julia, when people see you guys out and about, they're always going to see something different. You guys have such a variety, and depending on the season and what time of year it is, they're going to find some really cool stuff.
Yeah, and what's really fun is, you know, people, once you start to get into native plants, you start to want to collect them all, you know, and so every time of the year we have a different selection of plants that are doing really well. So for example, like here we have a monkey flower that's in bloom right now, and you know, as we were talking about, you don't see a lot of plants blooming in the winter time. We have our fuchsias, and then another really nice one is our Indian mallow. So these have been doing really great in this season. And so it's just really fun to introduce people to native plants who most of our customers have never planted a native plant before.
Yeah, and for people who maybe have tried that indoor plant thing this quarantine and it hasn't worked out successfully, you can actually do this very simply with these outdoor native plants.
I always tell people that our native plants are actually easier to grow in many ways than indoor plants. So,
so start here. Don't give up. Now, where did Ash go? Here he is. Okay, so you guys are out and about all over. You actually go to neighborhoods. Talk about how people can get you to come to them.
Yes, perfect. Well, you can go to our website, mirrorday.com/mobile nursery, and there's all the information you need on how to host. It's really easy. You don't have to pay anything. We just ask that you advertise for us, and then we'll show up and sell plants with you.
And just really quickly, because we mentioned this last hour, but if you missed it, the profits from this truck are going to something pretty special.
Yeah, they're going to go to our nonprofit division, where we're going to be funding outreach and education and research to try to get local youth and just people interested in bugs and plants and science.
Yeah, they'll know what that bug is by the end of it. Mirror Day, we learned this morning. All right, guys, I'll send it back to you in the studio. Courtney, there is hope. You can have a lot of plants and they'll do just fine. Native plants.
Native plants, that's the key. The native plants. Okay. All right. Thanks, Lori.